Hi, I'm Susan for SusanWinter.net. Thank you for joining me. I want to talk about getting into a rut and when you and your partner have found that you have some very predictable moves. It can get boring. Or what if you have a partner that you feel is, for whatever reason, kind of not paying attention to you the way you'd like, or that perhaps they're taking you for granted? How can you reboot your partner and start all over again and start fresh? Now, you know I don't like game, okay? So let me clarify. What I'm about to tell you is a series of breaking a pattern. Breaking a pattern and a break in the pattern is what always gets our attention when we're in a new relationship or we're in a relationship and we sense something's wrong. Because we know exactly how our partner is going to behave, and if they have a break in the pattern and they've been texting us every morning and now they don't, we worry that something's up, okay? I'm not talking about trying to game. What I'm talking about is a natural reboot that you may want to try from time to time. Please use this judiciously. It is only used to shake things up and reset them. Just like how when your phone starts to freeze, you just turn it off and turn it back on again. It's just to clear the table. It is not to be used repetitively. To clarify this, a break in the pattern, that is the hallmark that all players do, where they never let you establish a pattern. A player, anybody who's just playing with you, the minute you start to gain some sense of where you are, they rip the rug out from underneath you just to keep you off center, which keeps you obsessed and following them. But what I'd like a break in the pattern for you to reboot your partner is that you just shake things up how you do them. For example, I have a client that the minute her errant boyfriend, I mean, he's hardly a boyfriend, but let's use that word. The minute he sends her a text, she dives right on it. It's almost like she's terrified to let 15 or 20 minutes lapse. And I mean, you could be driving a car, okay? You don't need to respond. This is not urgent. If you find that you have a habitual pattern, you get a text and you immediately respond, and their text is 1 or 2 sentences and you have yours like this, change it up. Take a half hour. Take your time. Be mindful of what you want to say and return the message, unless it's urgent on their part, when you can. You don't have to jump the moment your partner has a request. And oftentimes that's what makes people, I mean, I hate it. I hate it, but it's human nature, so we have to talk about it. But the very thing that you like about yourself can sometimes be used against you with certain partners. Not all, but certain partners. The fact that you're predictable, the fact that you're constant, the fact that you don't fly off into histrionics. These are good things. But once in a while, you have to change it. If you always do something a certain way, if every Friday night is you're tired, you guys come home and it's let's get together and let's either watch a movie or do whatever, change it up. You know what, I can't Friday, going out with the girls, but I can see you Saturday. Just once in a while, if you feel that you are not being appreciated, if you feel that your partner's fallen asleep at the wheel, you may want to break a pattern. Break the habit. Try something new. It's a way to reboot your partner, and it just makes them wake up. We all need a change from time to time. You know, we love the consistency of knowing that we have a mate, and we love the expectations that we can meet for each other. And yet at the same time, the very sense of stability and predictability that we enjoy, that constancy, can be the thing that makes us fall asleep, get tired of the whole thing, and makes us not appreciate. So sometimes we definitely need the lack of in order to appreciate what we do have. Use it judiciously. Again, this is not a constant reboot, just from time to time. And check yourself too. If you're feeling that your partner is not paying attention to you, or that they are somehow taking you for granted, have you made them the center point of your life to the exclusion of all other goals? That in and of itself is a dangerous road to travel down. I have a friend who keeps trying to get his girlfriend to get some kind of interest, and he said, I just need you to have a hobby, because he's very busy and has a lot of dynamic interests. And her response is, you're my hobby. No matter how much he loves her, it's boring for him. You know, it's very attractive when we have our own goals and our own dreams and our own desires. And once in a while, you've got to kind of eliminate what do they need from me right now and just do what you need to do for yourself. Yes, be mindful of your partner and be sympathetic and be supportive, but continue with your dreams always. I hope this helped you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Thanks for your questions and answers. We were doing that earlier, and I really appreciate hearing what you want to hear about. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, that would be wonderful. I love getting to know you guys individually and feeling the joy of really feeling like this medium has been the conduit to meet you and then see that you have the changes you've wanted to create and watch those happen. I really, really enjoy that. Thank you so much. Wishing you well.